Okay, so welcome everyone for chapter 7 of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so before we start, let us chant the prayers. Om Adhyanatimidandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunme Nitanyena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagara Jatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahakana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम कृष्णे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्त्यावतारं भक्त्याख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते जयतं शरतोपाङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोजौ राधा मदनमोहनौ दिव्यावृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमादा श्रीमद्रत्नागरा सिंहासनास्तौ श्रीमद्राधाशील गोविंद देवो कृष्णादिभिः सेवामनौ स्मरामि श्रीमद्रसारसारम्भी वां श्रीवटतटस्थिता कर्शनवेणुस्वाणिर्गोपी गोपीनाथाय श्रीयस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानो सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so we will start with chapter 7 today. So chapter 7 to chapter 12 are little different chapters. Okay, so they are very sweet chapters wherein Krishna tells us about the bhakti yoga, a loving relationship with Krishna. Yeah, so if you see here, it's like a jam in a sandwich. Yeah, so jam in the sandwich is very sweet. So first 6 chapters are like, the upper covering. The next 6 chapters are like the next covering. Yeah, the in the sandwich, the breads on the either side and the jam. Yeah. So this middle 6 chapters are like jam. They're like very sweet, very nectarian, wherein Krishna tells about himself and Krishna tells about loving relationship, developing loving relationship with Krishna. Yeah, all these things will Krishna will tell in this middle 6 chapters. Yeah. So also in an example is given of a pearl in a box. Yeah. So in the box has the cover and the pearl in between that is very precious, or a diamond in between that is very precious. So these 6 chapters, so 7 to 12, are very precious chapters, very important chapters wherein we should pay a lot of attention and hear everything. Okay, and it was not only about hearing. So it's not like that. I tell you, okay, Krishna is telling you do this, do this, do this, do this. हाँ ठीक है, ये मेरे को पता है. हाँ ठीक है, झूठ नहीं बोलना है, चीटिंग नहीं करना है, जपा करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, ठीक है पता है. But are we really following it? That is the crux. Yeah, are we living a Krishna conscious life? That is the crux. If you are not living a Krishna conscious life, then what is the use of having all this knowledge? Yeah. So whatever we hear, we should try to implement it in our lives. Yeah. Now Krishna says in the first verse, yeah, Krishna tells Arjuna, now hear, O son of Pritha, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full and free from doubts. Okay, he's selling. So what is stressed here? Hear. Yeah, now hear from me. Do Shravanam. Yeah, so hear from me. So once you know who Krishna is, then it becomes very easy to develop a connection with Krishna. If you don't know only who Krishna is, then it is not possible to develop a connection with Krishna. Then I'll tell you a nice story about a boy who from his childhood was staying in a far away place to study. Okay. And he was not really connected. I mean, he knew his parents and all, but not really connected with his relatives and all. But because his childhood, he was outside. Yeah. Once when he came back to and his relatives and his parents, grandparents and all, his grandparents and all, they were staying in a village. Once he decided that he'll go and visit his village. Once and on his way back to village, his village was in a lot of interiors. So he had to go by train and then take a bus and then take another bus, and like that he will reach to his village. So he took this train, he reached a destination, then he took a bus, he reached one destination. From there to reach interiors of his village, he had to take another bus. Yeah. And that bus used to come like, at a different interval, like 15, 20 minutes or half an hour. So it was not like, running bus, which was like coming every 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Yeah. So then there was this man who was standing on this bus stop, and he was a really old man. Yeah. And every time the bus used to come to the bus stop, the bus used to be very crowded. And this boy and this man, they used to try to get into the bus, but somehow they were not able to get into this bus. Yeah. And this boy used to push this man so that the boy could get into the bus. Yeah. Two, three buses just went away, but the bus was full and both of them could not enter. And the boy was pushed this man, so then trying to enter into the bus, but he could not enter. After some time, there was a little time left, so they started talking with each other. Yeah. And then later on, this boy realized that this old man is related to me. Yeah. So he's like my grandfather. He's related to me. And now, a very close family member of his, a very close member of his family. And then he realized, oh, acha, this man is so much related to me. So he suddenly developed a lot of respect and love for this man. Yeah. And then, when next bus came, he said, no, no, you go, I will wait. Now, why did this happen? Because he could understand that, because in the conversation, he could understand about that man. The same thing applies with Krishna. Yeah. The same thing applies with Krishna. When you hear about Krishna, when you know about Krishna, then you develop a relationship with Krishna. If you develop a relationship with Krishna, then you will be able to, then even if he tell you, the boss chant, at least 1 or 2 rounds every day, or, offer bhoga to the Lord, then you will say, why to offer to Krishna? I mean, what is the relevance of offering it to Krishna? What is given us? But what is given us, you'll come to know from Bhagavad Gita. And what he can do to give you and he can suddenly take it away, that is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Whether you know, whether or not, you will still persist. But if you know the rule, you will lead a very happy life. You will lead a very peaceful life. You will lead a very stress-free life. Yeah, but if you do not know the rules, then life will be very difficult. Life will be very, very difficult. Yeah. Just because you are into Krishna consciousness, you kids are really very happy. But if you are not into Krishna consciousness, small things will bother you so much. You know, कि just something, my friend did not talk with me, or she just ignored me. This small thing, if you're not into Krishna consciousness, will hurt you so much. Yeah, but if you are into Krishna consciousness, it will hurt for a while, but that thing will go away. You will not carry it with you. You're understanding? So being in Krishna consciousness will remove all the anxieties in life. Yeah, otherwise, exam is there, that exam is there, exam is there, exam is there. Yeah, it will bring so much anxiety within you that this anxiety will kill you internally. Internally, you'll become very frustrated. But if you are into Krishna consciousness, this anxiety will not be that much. Slowly, and it will not suddenly disappear. Slowly it will disappear. So that is the power of being in Krishna consciousness. Yeah. Yes, Pallavi, you have a question?
Mataji, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that the person should not move in, means he should not move even if he's in bad situation or a good situation. So means we are the humans, no, we will feel bad about a bad situation.
Absolutely. So we have emotions, right? We are not emotionless. Yeah. So for example, even that you asked about that question, right? About that
Yes,
Kolkata event, yeah. So we cannot be emotionless. Of course, that doesn't mean कि उसका कर्मा है. So let the person who did this, let him go scot free. Of course not. Of course not. That doesn't mean it is her karma and then the other person, or the person who did all this can go scot. Of course not. So we have to do our duty as a person that the government has to do its duty to punish the person or punish the team, the group who has done all this, right? At the same time, we should understand that yes, this is dukhale asha ashwatam. This is going to happen here. Yeah? So we should not be emotionless. So I always give this story. Okay, I'll tell you the story again. I always mention the story. So it's like you have a maid servant who is taking care of your child. Okay, the small child is there. The maid servant is taking care of the child. Now this, and because the mother goes to office or she goes for work, and the maid servant is given the role of taking care of the child. Now maid servant, she is supposed to take care of the child as good as a mother, because the mother has entrusted that responsibility on the maid servant. So the maid servant will take the care of the child as good as the mother, but at the same time, the maid servant knows that this is not my child. You understood? So she's
yes.
attached also to the child, but she's detached also. So she's expressing the love same as her mother, but at the same time, she knows that this is not my child. Like that, in the same way, we should live in this world. We should not be emotionless. Of course, emotions will be there. We are all people. Krishna also has emotions, right? Krishna expresses his happiness, everything. Krishna also expresses all that. And then all these emotions are coming from him only. We are his children. And we are like our parents, right? So he is our parents. All these things are coming from him only. We cannot say that, okay, Krishna is different and we are different. No. We are his part and parcel. So we cannot be
Mataji,
emotionless. We should
now
not be emotionless. Yes.
that Krishna is having the form of Satchitanand. Yes.
Yes.
So we are his children, so why don't we have that form?
Ah, we will have that form. So Krishna is saying, you do not have to stay here in this temple, in this temporary dark dungeon. He's telling us, we'll come to it. Pallavi, just hold on to your question. In this chapter, that part is getting covered. If it doesn't get answered, you ask me in the end. I will clarify your doubt. Okay? Don't forget to ask in case it is not clarified. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, as you told, like if we are not in Krishna consciousness, then small things will bother us, and that situation is happening with me right now. Because like my friend, she left the school, and we were in a touch, but
One
suddenly,
second, Shreyasi. One second. So small things are bothering you, right? They're
yes,
bothering
Mataji,
you. Yes. Do you chant daily?
not daily.
So you should attend Bhagavad Gita class daily. You see what I said, small things will not affect us if we live a Krishna conscious life.
That only I am saying that if I'm not into Krishna consciousness right now, because I'm not even able to attend classes. But today I missed my tuition and said, okay, now today I will attend the class.
Wonderful, very nice. So you talk with the tuition teacher and see if she can, change her timing or something of that sort. I'll talk with you, Shreyas, about it in the end. But it is very, very important to have a Krishna conscious life. Otherwise, now your kids, once you grow up, so the tensions and the pressures which are this much now, it will be like this when you grow up. You know how your parents also have so much pressure and all that, right? So if for you to just not to have a very happy life amongst all those pressures and this thing, you will have to live a Krishna conscious life. Because what happens, you make Krishna your partner, you bring Krishna in your life, and wherever Krishna is there, auspiciousness is there. Wherever Krishna is not there, auspiciousness is not there. Auspiciousness is matlab, you know, अच्छा अच्छा जो भी होता है, right? So wherever Krishna is there, it will all be very happy. Yeah. Otherwise, it will be very sad. Okay. Yeah. So Shreyasi, I will talk with you in the end about this. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. Remind me, huh? Okay. So it is very important. So here we were talking about hearing about Krishna. Yeah. So we should know about Krishna. So if you know about Krishna, then life completely changes. So here, again, one more example about hearing about Krishna is about Sukadev Goswami. So Sukadev Goswami was in the womb of his mother, Vedavyasa's wife. So basically what happened is that when he was in the womb of his mother, she did not want to come out. He just did not want to come out. They thought that he'll come out now, he'll come out now. 16 years he was in the womb of his mother. And then his mother was also worried. He has to come out now. 16 years. How can she be pregnant? He has to come out now. Ved was also pleaded, boss, my dear child, now come out. So then Krishna himself had to come and tell Sukadev Goswami, because he said, no, if I come into this material world, I'll get stuck into Maya, and then I will completely, like others, I will also get into the cycle of birth and death. I do not say he was a jnani. So he was like a jnani who knew the difference between body and soul, who knew that three modes of material nature and all that. So he did not want to come out. Then I don't want to get stuck in this material world. So then Krishna had to come and tell, no, you don't worry. Nothing will happen to you. So then Sukadev Goswami agrees. As soon as Sukadev Goswami comes out of his mother's womb, straight, he doesn't look at his mother, he doesn't look at his father, he just walks straight. He just walks straight and he walks towards the forest. Yeah. When Sukadev Goswami walks towards, to the forest, he's so pure. He's such a pure soul. There were these ladies who were taking bath in in the pond there. Yeah, so they were not properly dressed and all. So when they were taking bath, they did not bother that Sukadev Goswami is here and we should cover ourselves and all. So they thought, then Sukadev Goswami just walked away. And then after some time, his father started following him. And his father started following him. What is this? Where is he going? Yeah, his father started following, and then he these ladies were there, taking bath, and then they suddenly covered themselves when his father came there. And then his father is saying, "Arey, when my son came, he's like a 16-year-old boy. He came, you did not bother, and I am like an old man. And when I am passing by, you're covering yourself. What is this?" So then they said, "Your son is very pure. Your son looked into his eyes. He doesn't. He even blink at us. Yeah, even in his corner of his eye, also he did not look at us. Yeah. So he's such a pure soul, and that is why we were not worried when he came. So this Sukadev Goswami is like a jnani. So he just walked into the forest, and when he reached the forest, there were some woodcutters. So this woodcutters were cutting the trees, and they were singing beautiful song of Krishna's pastime. Yeah. So one woodcutter was first describing his flute, how Krishna plays with his flute, how Krishna is surrounded by his friends, how Krishna jokes and dances and plays with them. So all these things, this woodcutter was nicely singing beautiful song about Krishna. And as Sukadev Goswami was hearing, and he was immediately amazed. He said, "Who is this person? This man is singing about. I want to see that person." And that point in time, another woodcutter started singing. He started singing about Putana, that how Krishna delivered Putana. Putana came to kill Krishna, but Krishna is so merciful that not only he delivered, he gave Putana the position of mother in the spiritual world. So, like that beautiful song he was singing. And Sukadev Goswami just got lost in those songs and he fainted. After some time, he gained consciousness. And then he asked his woodcutters, "Who is your guru? Who is teaching you all this? They're so wonderful. They're so nectarian. Who is teaching you all this?" Then the woodcutter said, Vedvyas. Arey, Vedvyas is my father. Immediately he takes a U-turn and walks back to Vedvyas. Yeah. And then Vedvyas basically then tells him the entire Srimad Bhagavatam. Vedvyas tells him. He tells him all the pastimes of Krishna in all the incarnations. He tells him all the Dasha avatars. He tells him all the pastimes of Krishna. He tells him about all the devotees of Krishna who were there. So beautiful stories Sukadev Goswami hears from Vedvyas. Now Vedvyas is basically, now that point in time, everything was by Shravanam. It was never like, people are writing, like, we have to learn shlokas, one shlokas, we have to recite for 10 times, then the wordings will be easy, and then we learn. No, 18,000 shlokas. Srimad Bhagavatam has 18,000 shlokas. And Sukadev Goswami just, heard it. And he registered everything in his head. And then later on, Sukadev Goswami told all the entire Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. When Parikshit Maharaj was cursed that he will die in 7 days, Parikshit Maharaj expressed that, I want to hear entire pastime, all the entire lifetime of Krishna. Yeah, you want to hear all the pastimes of Krishna. So then Sukadev Goswami, 7 nights, 7 days without, drinking water, without sleeping, even without getting up from there. Sukadev Goswami was telling and Parikshit Maharaj was hearing. And then in that assembly of sages, Shaunak Rishi was there. Shaunak Rishi eventually told the Srimad Bhagavatam to all the other rishis. Like this, why? Guru Parampara, like Ved Vyas to Sukadev Goswami to Shaunak Rishi, like that. This via Guru Parampara, all this knowledge has come down. And because he heard, see, I remember what I said in the beginning. Sukadev Goswami was a jnani, and after hearing this, he became a bhakta. You understood? Understood the difference? He became a bhakta, he became a devotee. Earlier he was a jnani, he was thinking, no, I mean, I have to follow the rules and regulations. Krishna has given those whatever, 30, 40, maybe 100 rules, regulations. I have to just follow this. But now he has become a bhakta, right? So he knows that it is my father who is telling me, and my father is telling it for my own good. So everything that he does it very lovingly, right? So for example, you when your mother, when someone instructs you, do this, you will feel, what is this? Why is this person ordering me? Yeah, but when a person loving, when you know, say for example, your grandfather tells you lovingly, better do this. Your grandfather loves you, and that is why, because he cares for you, because he loves you, that is why he's telling you to do this. So you will do it very happily, right? You agree the difference? Understood the difference? When you do things, when you do things lovingly, yeah. So that time it becomes very nice. It becomes very nectarian. Otherwise, I will tell you chant 2 rounds every day. And Shreyasi will think, oh no, I do not have time to chant every day. Why should I chant? I am attending classes. But following Krishna's instructions with love and devotion, you become very connected with Krishna. And then the anxiety will slowly go away. I will not say 2 rounds of chanting daily, so suddenly everything, all the miseries in your life will suddenly vanish. And then you will have a halo around your head and you will be full of happiness, Sachidananda. You will experience Sachidananda. It will not happen. Why? Because there are so many impurities in our heart, so many impurities in our heart, lifetimes after lifetimes, but slowly it will fade away. Say, for example, you are feeling angry, or say when Shreyasi is getting upset, say 20%, 20 times in a month. If she's chanting regularly, if she's hearing classes, then she'll start feeling, upset. Only say 18 times, slowly, 15 times, slowly, only 10 times, and like that you will progress. You're getting the point? Yeah. Yeah, so like that. So heart has to purify. Slowly it will purify. Yes. So that is what. And how it will purify? By hearing about Krishna and following his instructions. ऐसा नहीं कि बस भगवद गीता का class, you attended Bhagavad Gita class, you got the instructions, okay, come on, bye, done, class is over. You are free to do whatever you want. No. These teachings are for us to follow it. So, should take it seriously. Yeah. So here also, when Krishna comes in 400 form, yeah, as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Yeah. So when 1 second. So when Krishna comes as in 400 form as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, so he tells, ऐसा नहीं कि suddenly he comes as a small child. First he comes in his 400 form, and he tells Vasudeva and Devaki that in previous millenniums you had worshipped me, you did lot of penances, you did lot of austerity, yeah, आपने बहुत तपस्या किया, and then you desired, and when I came in front of you to give you the boon, you did not want that, you did not want liberation. You said that I want you to come as my child. And that time because when Krishna also comes on in the material world, he also needs parents. Yeah. So then Vasudeva and Devaki in their previous life were Rishni and Sutapa. So first they came as, first they came as Rishni Garbha. Yeah. So first Krishna came as Rishni Garbha. Then he came as son of Aditya and Kashyap. Yeah. As Vaman Dev. Vaman Avatar, right? They came as Vaman Dev. And then in this Yuga, Krishna came as son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Yeah. So this Rishni and Sutapa, they also left their bodies They got a new body, Devaki and Vasudeva, and then Krishna came in 400 form as a son. So he said, why did I show you the 400 form? You should not doubt that, I did not keep my promise. I kept my promise. That is why, just to show you that I am not an ordinary boy. I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is why Krishna appears in the front of Vasudeva and Devaki in 400 form. And then he assumes a form of a small little boy. Yeah. So we should not think that who is Krishna? Krishna is not an ordinary person. Yeah. Then he talks about, I'll skip this story now. Yeah. Yeah. So Krishna is saying that, I now declare you, I shall now declare unto you in full knowledge both the phenomenal and numinous uh, uh, knowledge. Yeah, basically what he's saying is, I will tell you, you should know about Gyan and Vigyan. So you should know my greatness and you should know my sweetness. You can see these two pictures. Yeah, in this picture, what is there? Krishna has expanded as Karunodayakshi Vishnu. And from Karunodayakshi, what is coming? Millions and millions of universes are coming. Yeah. So this Krishna, when he assumes a form of a small little boy and son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya, what he's doing? He's holding the sandals of Nanda Maharaj in his head. Yeah. So it's very important that we know about Krishna's greatness and sweetness. There's going to be polls, be alert. I'll put a poll in between only. I want everyone to answer it. Yeah. So we should know this, that the person, that the knowledge that we are taking is not from an ordinary person. It is not like science, maths, or history, geography. These words of Bhagavad Gita are spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So it's not ordinary. Okay. So let me launch a poll. Come on. Let us shake up everyone. Since quite some time I've been talking. Okay. Okay, so here is your poll, okay? अभी ध्यान से दो, हाँ? 49. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and here I launch. Come on, अभी सोच के आंसर देना, okay? Don't be in a hurry.
Mataji submitted.
Okay, good.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted. Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted. Mataji submitted.
Okay, good. Very nice.
Mataji submitted.
Wonderful. I'm just waiting for few more to attend. Okay, good. So we are going to put few more polls, huh? Be alert. Okay, last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here are the results. So the correct answer is all of the above. How can we understand Krishna? We have to do all of this by hearing about him, reading about him, chanting his holy name. Okay. So the correct answer is this. Of course, these are correct answers, but these cannot be standalone. Only by chanting, you will not be able to understand Krishna. Only by hearing also, you will not be able to understand Krishna. Because these two are very important. Okay. All these things are very important. It is like, you know the rail track, right? I'm not talking about the monorail. I'm talking about our regular rail. It has 2 tracks. Yeah. Without the 2 tracks,
Mataji didn't receive the poll.
Okay, no worries. There will be another poll. Don't worry. There will be few polls today. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So, the hearing and chanting both are very important. If you just hear about Bhagavad Gita, don't chant, you will never relish Bhagavad Gita. Trust me, you will never like Bhagavad Gita if you're not chanting. It is extremely important to chant if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita. Krishna gives knowledge only through chanting. Yeah. But if you're only chanting and not reading Bhagavad Gita, then you will never enjoy chanting. You're understanding, Shreyasi? So it's very important that attending Bhagavad Gita class and chanting both are very important. Okay. Everyone understood? Right. Okay. So now Krishna says, out of thousands of men, one may endure for perfection. And those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows the truth. Yeah. Yeah. So many people will study Bhagavad Gita. Thousands might study Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. Out of which lakhs might study Bhagavad Gita, crores might study Bhagavad Gita, out of which only few thousands. Like आपको पता है ना IAS में it is such a minuscule percentage who gets passed. Like that same thing is there in this also and Krishna consciousness also. Yeah. Out of lakhs and thousands and crores of people, only one, hardly one knows being truth. Yeah. So, and how will that happen if you are very sincerely following Krishna consciousness? Okay. So it's very important and this is very nectarian. Krishna consciousness is not very dry. It is not like, the subject you are just doing. I don't know. Sometimes girls doesn't like maths. They are doing maths, but they are not liking it. Yeah, or maybe boys doesn't maybe to read. Sometimes they don't like biology. They're doing biology, but they are not liking it. So Krishna consciousness is not a dry subject. It's very loving. See in this picture, how Krishna is sitting. He's just waiting, just listening to his devotee. So it is very loving relationship between Krishna and us. So Bhagavad Gita is not a dry knowledge. Are yaar, Krishna to bas is only giving his instructions. Do this, do this, do this. No, it's very sweet. Krishna is telling about himself. It's very nectarian. It's very sweet knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all these pictures came at one go, is it? Oh, my bad. Okay, so then Krishna is talking about just two words. Okay, he's talking about two types of energies. Yeah, he's talking about the material energy and he's talking about the spiritual energy. Yeah, I'll just skip this here. So he's talking about the material energy. What is the material energy? Earth, water, air, fire, ether. Yeah, those are his material energies, right? These are all jada tattva. Yeah. So they will be here only. But then also at the same time he's talking about some superior energy. Out of all this, okay, you can see so many things. Which do you think is the superior energy which is connected to Krishna?
Soul.
So absolutely. Why?
What is the meaning of subtle body?
Subtle body means, can you see your mind? Can Swara see her mind? Can Swara see her intelligence? If you do an operation, can you find out, here there is intelligence? When Swara gets angry, can someone find it? Swara has got angry. This has gone wrong here or when, because in the stomach is upset, you know what has gone wrong. But when Swara gets angry, can you find out what has gone wrong? Only your mother will be able to explain why Swara is upset or why Swara is angry. But in the body, can you find out why Swara is angry? If doctor examines Swara's body, yeah, Swara is angry and her granny takes Swara to a doctor. And she tells him, doctor, she is angry. Can you find out why she is angry? Will the doctor be able to find out why Swara is angry? But if her stomach is upset, doctor will be able to find out, she might have eaten something or something has gone wrong. That is why stomach is upset. So the things which we cannot see are subtle. But gross body is things that we can see. So intelligence, false ego, mind, we cannot see. So those are part of subtle body. Yeah. And so Krishna says, this part, so along with this material energy, which are called inferior energy. Why they are called inferior energy? Because they will get destroyed. When the annihilation happens, they will get destroyed. But will the soul get destroyed?
No.
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
Yeah. So soul is part of the superior energy. Okay. So let me launch a poll. Come on. Let me launch a poll. 1 second. Then launching a poll. Easy one.
Mataji, but why can't soul be a part of the subtle body? Because we can't see the soul.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. 1 second. If we launch the poll, I'll tell you. ये तो एकदम easy है. Just guys, I'm just putting it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and here it is launched. Come on. The superior energy of Krishna.
Mataji submitted. Mataji
Very
submitted.
Very nice. So good. I just want to see who all are attentive.
Mataji submitted.
Good, good. So you're all
Mataji
attentive. Very
submitted.
nice. Very nice.
Mataji
Very nice. Very good.
Mataji submitted.
The gross body spelling is wrong. Huh? So if you are not attentive, most of you are attentive. So good, very nice. I'm ending the poll now. Yes. So the soul is part of the superior energy of Krishna. Gross body, it is not, because gross body will
Mataji, I want
get
to
disturbed.
I didn't receive the results.
Now also you did not receive.
I received the poll, but not the results. Mataji, me also. Last time I received, but this time I didn't receive.
I don't know. Maybe next time you'll be alert. I'll give you a little more time next time, okay? So then you understood there are two things. One is the superior energy and the inferior energy. Understood two things, right? Now there are over and above that, there are two different types of worlds. Yeah, there is a spiritual world and there is a acha. Okay, so here he says that there is another superior energy of mind which comprises of living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material nature. What is he saying? Exploiting. Why is he saying exploiting? I'll give a nice example here. Okay, so there was one father. This father was very rich, very rich, very rich, and and he had only one son, and father was like a crorepati, and he had only one son. He has a good business and all, and when his child was small, he used to go to school, his father used to give him small pocket money. So the child used to take pocket money that sometimes if you get somewhere stuck somewhere, or sometimes if you feel like eating something, you're hungry, you can use your pocket money and you can suspend your pocket money for that. Later on, after a few years, his father realized that his son has started smoking. As long as his son has started drinking also. So then what father does suddenly? He withdraws his pocket money. Yeah. He says that, boss, I did not give you pocket money for this so that you smoke and you drink. Yeah, you are just spoiling yourself. You're spoiling your health, you're spoiling your mental health and physical health. I cannot give pocket money. So what does father do? Father withdraws those facilities. Why? Because son misused the money that was given to him. Exactly the same thing we also do. What do? We think, this sun, this moon, this vegetable, this food grains, this parents, yeah, everything, I am the king. And we think that I am the center of attention in this house. I should be center of attention in this house. Everyone should, listen to me. Like that we think, and we just take everything for granted. Yeah. Our parents' love, we take for granted. Whatever food and whatever everything that facilities we get from our parents, whatever Krishna has given us through our parents, we just take it for granted. And when we take it for granted and when we start misusing it, Krishna thinks, Are, my child is not, is being very disrespectful to the parents. My child is, disrespectful to the teachers. My child is not giving proper attention to the studies. Then what will Krishna do? He will withdraw the facilities. You're understanding? He will withdraw the facilities and then it will come as a misery. Yeah, it will come in form of a sad event, or it will come in form of sadness that will come in our life. So Krishna says, that and who are these living entities? Are exploiting the resources of this material nature. And when we exploit the resources of this material nature, Krishna withdraws those facilities. So we have to be very careful. Whatever Krishna has given us, we should be very thankful. Krishna has given us lovely parents. We should be very grateful to Krishna and we should respect them. Krishna has given all the wonderful facilities. He has given us a nice home to stay. Never we do not have to worry about about what will I whether will I get dinner or not. You don't have to worry about all that. Krishna has given us all the facilities, right? So we should. Krishna is saying if people are exploiting this nature, and that is why they suffer. Yeah. So then he talks about the two types of world. He talks about the spiritual world and he talks about the material world. Yeah. So he says the spiritual world is always there. It never annihilates. Yeah. And the spiritual, I am the origin of the spiritual world and I am the origin of this material world. This material world, after a point in time, it will get destroyed. I will destroy this. So I am both origin and dissolution. Dissolution means destruction. I will destroy this world. But this spiritual world will always be there. And we are all here. All of us are all here. And Krishna doesn't want us to be here. Krishna wants us to be part of this. Yeah. So, and how can we become part of this? Entire secret is given in Bhagavad Gita. To understand the secret, chant nicely. Yes, yes, Shreyasi. Question?
Mataji, I have a question. Like we have always heard that Brahma
Come
is the
closer to the mic.
creator.
Come closer to the mic. Yeah.
We have always heard that Brahma is the creator, Shiva is the destroyer, and Vishnu is the governor. So why? Like you said that when Krishna inhales, all the worlds get created, and when he exhales, all the worlds get destroyed. So I did not understood this. That
See,
what is
Brahma,
the
have you seen Brahma? From where does Brahma come? Brahma comes from navel of Vishnu. Yeah. So if you see the Brahma ka, if you search in internet, don't do it now. If you search on internet Brahma's picture, you will see Brahma is coming from navel of Vishnu. So Brahma is the first living entity in this universe. Okay, hold on. Again, you hold on this. I will take you through this. Okay, I'll take it through this right away. I'm covering in that so slides. I was not planning to cover, but now that you brought up this point, I'll cover it in the slides. Okay. So Krishna says that I am the master of all the living entities existed prior to this creation. That means the souls and everything existed even prior to this creation. Yeah. So this Krishna, he expands as everyone listen very carefully. And this is little technical, but please listen to this very carefully. In our science, we hear about Big Bang theory, that how did this world got created? If there was a mass which was there, and then there was some heat created and some gases and this mass and everything came together, and there was such a big, such a heat that got created, and then was boom, explosion, and from that boom explosion, all the living entities got created. Now just tell me from an explosion, from a bomb blast or from an explosion, can a living entity get created or the living entity will die? Yeah, nothing will get created. It will only destruction. Yeah, absolutely. So now that is some theory which our brains have just created that theory. So park that. Okay, use it only for our exams, but that is not how the world is created. I am going to tell you now. Basically, Krishna has laid out in the Bhagavad Gita and in the Srimad Bhagavatam how the creation of the universe has happened. In next 3 to 4 minutes, quickly, I will tell you how the creation has happened. Okay. So Krishna in the spiritual world, he expands as Karunodayakshi Vishnu. You can see here. So basically, Krishna expands as Balram, Balram expands as Shankarshan, Shankarshan expands as, but don't get into those technical things. Krishna expands as Karunodayakshi Vishnu. This Karunodayakshi Vishnu, from his body, millions and millions of universes are coming. As he exhales, billions of universes comes out. And as he inhales, all the universes gets destroyed. Okay, like that. So each of this universe, do you know what do you call mustard seeds in Hindi? क्या कहते हैं mustard seeds को हिंदी में?
Rai ka dana?
राई का दाना, right? Right. Okay, so these universe are like, a single universe is compared to a single mustard seed. This also Krishna is only telling, okay, in Srimad Bhagavatam. So every universe is like a mustard seed. And that size, we think our house is so big. We think my city is so big. Entire universe is like a small mustard seed, and then so many mustard seeds are coming out. Now, in each of this mustard seed, so you see this is Karunodayakshi Vishnu. This is Krishna expanded as Karunodayakshi Vishnu. And from his body, every dot is one universe. Yeah. Now, when the universes are created, this is Durga Devi. Yeah, Krishna impregnates Durga Devi. So all we are all jivas. Okay, so Shreyas is a jiva, Manvi Lavanya is a jiva, Krishna Tiara is a jiva, Vaibhavi Aditya. We are all jivas. These jivas, Krishna impregnates Durga Devi, and from there we are all created. Now, what happens is that in each of this universe, Lord enters. How does he enter? He enters as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. So Mahavishnu expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. He will take a bunch of jivas. He will take, say, he will take me, Aradhya, Tanav, Trisha, and all of us. He'll take a bunch of jivas and he will enter into one universe. Yeah. So Karnodayakshi Vishnu expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. He enters into all so these are all universes. Okay, these are, just understand, I'm trying to explain it in a pictorial way. These are all universes. Yeah, we saw millions of universes. Now Krishna expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Now from this Garbhodayakshi Vishnu, this Brahma comes out. Yeah, this Brahma comes out. Now of all the jivas, assuming just for example, okay, that Krishna has taken say 1 crore jivas. Okay, so Krishna has picked up Garbhodayakshi Vishnu picked up 1 crore jivas and he entered into one universe. Now, out of this 1 crore jivas, the best jiva is given the post of Brahma. Okay, so you see, Brahma is coming from the navel of Vishnu. Now, Brahma is given a responsibility for creation of the universe, and so Brahma then creates all the universes. He designs all the universes. He designs all these 14 planetary systems. 1 second, where is that? Yeah, here. Yeah, so what does Brahma do is, in this universe, all these 14 planetary systems, Brahma designs. Bhulok, Varlok, Swarlok, Maharlok, Janalok, Tapolok. These are all planets. Yeah, these are all different planets. Yeah, these are all these 14 planetary systems Brahma creates. Okay, so Brahma creates. Now Vishnu is again an expansion. Yeah, so who is this Vishnu who takes care? Here I'll show you. Where is he? Yeah. So this is Vishnu who created all the universes. Yeah. This Vishnu expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. So this Vishnu is the maintainer of the universe. He made Vishnu, Mahavishnu expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. And in each living being, each jiva is awarded a body. Okay. So someone will get a human body, someone will get a rat body, someone will get a tree body, someone will get a mosquito body, depending upon the previous karma and depending upon the desires. Like, yeah, Swaraj mentioned about the subtle thing. When we leave our body, the subtle body and the soul goes together along with Paramatma. So this Garbhodayakshi Vishnu expands as Karnodayakshi Vishnu, and in each living entity, this is there.
Whole subtle body.
Yeah, with the subtle body. So, Shreyas, your question that where does Brahma come from? So even if you say, so Brahma originates from Vishnu. So if Vishnu decides, no, I don't want to have Brahma, okay, no Brahma, right? So Shiva is also Shiva Tattva also expansion of one of the energies of. Okay, so that is how. So is the doubt clear? Does anyone have any doubt? I'll just take 2 minutes for questions.
Yes, Mataji, my doubt got cleared, and I also understood that, like, when this earth will explode or something like that happen, that will happen under the creation of Shiva, and when this whole universe, like 14, whatever we say that planetary
14
system,
planetary systems, yeah.
when that will get destroyed, that is done in the hands of Garbhodayakshi Vishnu.
Yeah. So no, that Mahavishnu is doing. Universes inhales, Mahavishnu takes it. That is Karnodayakshi Vishnu. Okay. So little technical, but we should know this because creation is like this. Okay. So what I was going to say, something was going to slip my mind. Okay. Yes, Yugandhara.
Mataji, how many what you say? How many small things you say now? How many it is? These
I did not understand a question, beta. You can ask in Hindi.
ओके माता जी आपने बोले थे कि वो एक स्मॉल स्मॉल जो है यहाँ पे रेड
हाँ
वाइट वाइट
हाँ,
तो वो कितने हैं
ये तुम गिन ही नहीं सकते. If you buy raika seeds from the market, can you count how many are those?
नो
Like that, universes are like that. You cannot count. Innumerable universes. There is no count. Of course, Krishna keeps a count, but we cannot count. Good, nice question, Yogandhara. Yes, Aditya Bali.
Mataji, the planets like Jupiter, Neptune, these will also come in Bhulok only.
Yeah, they are around Bhulok. They are not those Swargalok and all that. They are around Bhulok. They are the planets around Bhulok.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Good, Aditya. Yes, Kashika.
Mataji, you told that subtle body consists of things which we cannot see, but then why is soul not a part of the subtle body?
So there are different things. So one is soul, which is sitting inside. Subtle body is what our desires, right? So Kanishka wants to eat ice cream. Kanishka wants to go for a party. Kanishka wants to spend some time with her friends. So those are desires, right? What Kanishka wants. Can someone see those desires? No. So those desires, say for example, I'll tell you a nice example. Say for example, a person had a desire that he wants to live in London. He wants to spend his life in London. Now suddenly he dies. Okay, but what desire he had? That he wanted to live in London. But the karma that he did in an entire life was, he was a very bad man. He was not a good man. So what happens is, so his desire was to live in London. So what happens is, in his next life, he gets a rat body in London. So the desires and the soul both are together always with Paramatma, who is Shirodakshi Vishnu. Did I answer your question? Or no? Kanishka,
Yes, Mataji.
did I answer your question?
Yeah, that was what my question was.
Okay, good, very nice. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, two small doubts that the material world, we say that material, so it is just one universe in which one we live or all the universes?
No, in one of this ball, we would be staying somewhere. In one of the small little universe, there is Bhuloka. And in that Bhuloka, there is India. And in that India, there is a city Mumbai. And in that Mumbai, Pallavi is staying in Kalyan. And in that Kalyan, in a flat, like that.
And Mataji, one more doubt that in this Hindi we say jada tattva, so it is matter only, no?
It is matter only. So our body is Jada Tattva. If our soul and Paramatma leaves the body, what is going to happen? This cannot function like that.
Means in Hindi I'm bit confused. What is that jada tattva? Is
Jada
it
Tattva is matter. So this table is matter, Jada Tattva. This phone is Jada Tattva. This mouse is Jada Tattva. Like that. All Jada Tattva. Non-living things. And this earth, air, water, fire, all this. Yes, Pranav.
Mataji, how many hours or minutes we should meditate to see the super soul?
How many hours or minutes are required to see the super soul?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, so that can take either lifetimes after lifetimes, or even a single moment you can see super soul. You can see Paramatma. If you desire, suddenly, if your intense desire is there, the heart is pure, in a one moment you can see Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. We had covered a session a few months back, whether it takes lifetimes to achieve Krishna or in a single moment. How many lifetimes does it take to achieve Krishna? Something of that sort. Yes, Chakshana.
Mataji, I have a doubt that
Yes,
in Durga Ma book, it was written that Durga was the first one first god, and then she put her energies and created Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and everyone. And now here it is like
No.
opposite. So
No.
can you clarify?
Yes. So Durga is our local parent, right? So in this universe, when we take birth in this universe, Durga and Shiva are our local parents. Yeah, and then we have our parents who are in whose house we stay. They are of course our parents, but we have we have local parents and we have eternal parent. Eternal parent is Krishna and Radharani. Local parent within this universe is Durga and Shiva, and within our house we have our parents that way.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Vara Guru Prasad.
I am not able to believe that Krishna was already there. At least one day he would have been in birth.
Sorry.
It's not possible, Mataji, that somebody can always be there. And like one time he would have took birth. After that, he would have been always.
Okay, we were always there with Krishna in the spiritual world. We were always there with him. But we thought, let me go and stay outside. I don't want to
I
worship
was talking
Krishna.
about Krishna. That how could Krishna always be there?
Yes, Krishna is always there.
But I am not able to believe or.
Sometimes you have to
doubt
believe.
it.
Sometimes you have to believe. Yeah. If you're not able to believe 2 plus 2 is 4, you will never be able to learn advanced maths. Yeah. If you question, how can this be 2? How can this be 3? I don't believe. Where you learn maths, you'll never learn maths. So somewhere you have to believe and move on. Because your teacher is telling it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, you have to accept it. Because they are the teachers, they know.
Mataji, I still.
Okay, no problem. Yes, Shrithan. Shrithan, come in your normal wish. This wish is not good. Okay, by the time Shrithan comes in his normal this thing. Yes, Devashi.
Krishna
Yes.
Mataji. I had a doubt, but I've heard that Ved Vyasa is the witness of every Vishnu's avatar, right? So is he still present, and will he still teach us about Kalki
Yes,
avatar?
Vedvas. So in Badrika Ashram, in Badrinath, you saw that Vedvas is still there. He's writing scriptures and all.
Oh, okay.
And Vedvyas is incarnation of Krishna for a particular reason. So he was assigned the reason to write Srimad Bhagavad. So
Okay.
Krishna also incarnates for a particular reason. That way Vedvyas was also there. And Vedvyas is still there. So it is mentioned in the scriptures that if you go to Badrinath, Badrinarayan, Badrika Ashram, Vedvyas is still there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Shrithan. This is nice. That was not nice.
Mataji, does Krishna Mahavishnu avatar as Krishna in all these balls?
Is Krishna, Mahavishnu avatars as Krishna in all these balls, meaning? I don't understand what is this blue line that has come up.
Mataji, he's asking like, is in every universe Krishna takes birth?
Yeah, Krishna doesn't take birth, Krishna appears. Remember this, huh? Krishna does not take birth, Krishna appears. So yes, in every universe Krishna is there. In the form of Aksharodayakshi Vishnu, Garbhodayakshi Vishnu, Karunodayakshi Vishnu. So not Karunodayakshi Vishnu, but every universe Krishna is there. So you cannot say Krishna is not there. Krishna is there, otherwise Krishna is not there, and we will all not be there. Just that he changes his forms and comes. So Krishna is there in form of Paramatma, and Krishna in form of Paramatma is called Kshirodayakshi Vishnu. Understood? So Krishna is there in our heart also. Sitting as, so, but the name of that Krishna sitting in our heart is Kshirodayakshi Vishnu. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Namish. One last 2 questions, then we will move on. Yes, Namish.
Mataji, what is the first word of second one?
First word of second one. First word of second one. What is first word of second one? I don't know what you're talking.
Ma'am, he's talking like what's on the screen. The second thing or first word. The Garbhodakshai thing.
Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Kshirodayakshi Vishnu. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Aditya, stop share. Something has come up. What is this? Declines. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, does Mahavishnu take all the avatar in all universe?
Yeah, he takes. So Krishna comes as a different incarnation in all the universe, in all the universes. I don't think it is Mahavishnu. I think it is Garbhodayakshi Vishnu.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's move ahead. Yeah,
How much
let's
after
see.
take our class?
Mataji, one question.
Yes, quickly. Sorry.
Mataji.
Yes, 1 second. Sarthak is saying. Sarthak, are you saying something?
Yeah, I have a question. I was asking when this class was already because I have a class on 5:20.
Yeah. So we'll take another 15 minutes. Okay. Yes, Shreyasi. So no worries, Sarthak. If you can leave at 5:20, no problem. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, I have a question. Like I've seen in one video, and I did not believe it, but still I want to ask. Like if we, like everyone said, you should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. This Maha Mantra. So when we say when we say Krishna, we should not say Krishna. We should say Krishna because Krishna is the name of Draupadi. So whenever we reach the Goloka or
Oh,
Vaikuntha,
don't get into all those technical things. Just chant Krishna's name and be happy. There will be 1,000 videos telling you some different things. Just chant Krishna and be happy. Okay. Okay, Kayla, come on, let's move ahead. Yeah. Then he says quickly, okay, in last 15 minutes. Then he says, Krishna says, I am the both origin and dissolution. That is what we saw. Then he says, everything rests upon me as pearls strung on this thread. So you can see this necklace. Yeah, this necklace, what is running between this necklace? A thread is running between this necklace. But we cannot see that thread. Someone would imagine that, how come all these pearls are together? But these pearls are together just because there is a thread running between them. So Krishna says, I am the thread. Okay, so all these universes which are there, I am the one because of which all these universes are running. He says, I enter into each planet and by my energy, they stay in orbit. You see, in each planet, Krishna enters. And
See, we
because
have
of
to
his...
learn this shloka for the competition.
Yes. Yeah, that is what Krishna is saying. So Krishna is saying, I am the source of all the Vishnus. Yeah. Now Krishna is also telling more about himself. Krishna says, okay, now listen very carefully. Krishna says,
Mataji, when class will over?
Tanishka, it will get
When
over at
class will over?
5:30.
Mataji is
Hold on. If there are any questions, I'll take, okay? So Krishna says, I am the taste of water. Just imagine you are coming in a hot summer. Yeah. And in hot summer, everyone becomes so thirsty if there is no water. Or in the hot summer, if you're giving some salty water to drink, will you be able to drink? No. So the taste of the water makes you feel good. So Krishna says, I am the taste of water. Yeah. So when next time when you drink water, you should remember that the taste of water is good because it is Krishna. Because Krishna is there in it. Yeah. And Krishna says, I am light of the sun. Yeah, this bright sun you see, from where is light coming? Krishna is saying, I'm light of the sun. Krishna is saying, I'm source of the moon. And this all you should remember, yeah. I'm source of the moon. If moon is not there, see the taste in all the fruits and vegetables comes only because of moon. You cannot create a vegetable which is very juicy. If Krishna doesn't want it to be juicy, he will not be able to make it juicy. So Krishna says, I am source of the moon. Krishna says, I am the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. Yeah. So Om you chant, right? Now Krishna is saying, okay, this I am not saying anything. Everything Krishna is saying. Krishna is saying, I am the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. Yeah. So this is Krishna. Krishna is saying, I am the sound vibration in ether. Yeah. Sound vibration in ether. It is me. Krishna is saying, I am ability in the man. Yeah. Then he says, I am the fragrance The rose fragrance you get, right? The earth, when the first time the rain happens in the season, that fragrance of the earth, rose fragrance. What fragrance is there? He says, I am the original fragrance on the earth. And he says, I am the heat in the fire. Just imagine a fire without heat. The fire is there, but there is no heat. What is the use? No use. So Krishna says, I'm heat in the fire. And Krishna says, I am, oh, I should have shared this with some. All this lives, yeah, all this the different animals are there. The life in all these animals. So this is Krishna. Yeah. So in this also, all these animals, why I'm showing specific animals? Because in these animals, Krishna is there. Yeah. Yeah. Then Krishna says that I am penances of all the aesthetics. See, like you do not feel like doing japa. You do not feel like sitting at one place. So this sense control which is there, Krishna says, I am that sense control. Yeah. You worship me, I will give you the power to do japa. Yes, Aditya, sometimes we don't feel like doing japa. Yes, Swara always has a question on japa. How can I develop interest in doing japa? So the thing is, if you pray to Krishna, Krishna says, I am the penances, yeah, in all the aesthetics. Then Krishna says, I am the original seed of all the existences. Just imagine if some mango seed has disappeared from the earth. Mother Earth will have to go to Krishna and get the seed or whatever is there on this earth. Yeah? I am the intelligence of the intelligent. We should not think that Einstein, Newton, they created their own brain. He's saying, I am the intelligence of the intelligent. I am the prowess among all the powerful men. See, today, say maybe we have a lot of power. Suddenly that power will vanish. Say, just assume that, we get malaria. And I'm so sick, I'm so sick, I'm so sick. There is no power in my body. So Krishna says, I am that power in all the powerful men. Yeah. I am the strength of the strong. Yeah. I am this religious marriage. Yeah. So marriage also Krishna is talking that we're talking about the religious marriage through Vedic principles. Yeah. Live-in relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, that is all sin. Krishna only wants, uh, what to say, legitimate relationships. Yeah.
Mataji.
Krishna is saying, hold on. Just last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes. We'll be a bit done. This chapter is a little long chapter, and I want you to understand in a better way. So please hold on. I'll take all the questions in the end. Last 7 to 10 minutes. So Krishna says that know that all the beings, goodness, passion, and ignorance. So Krishna is talking about the spiritual energy. Krishna is talking about the material energy. Now the desires. So many desires come in our mind, right? Sometimes we are lazy, sometimes we are sad, sometimes we are very passionate. I want to do it. So Krishna is saying all those states of being, goodness, passion, and ignorance, they are my energy. Yeah. And he says, but I am not in control. For me, it is not that suddenly this desire will pop up, suddenly that desire will pop up. Yeah? I am not in control of them. I am independent, Krishna is saying. Yeah. So he is saying this divine energy, so many desires come. Yeah, when our exams are there, we don't like feel like studying. Yeah. When the time to exercise comes, we don't like to do exercises. When time to go to the school, we don't like going to the school. So Krishna says all these desires, unwanted desires that come to me, we'll be able to overcome the desires only if you surrender to me. And he says, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross this divine energy of mine. Like that is saying, yeah. Gajendra is there, Dhruva Maharaj is there, Brigari is there. Yeah, they were all able to, because they surrendered to Krishna, that is why they got a chance to come back to Godhead. Yeah. Now, here is talking about the foolish people. Yeah, in your school, in your surroundings, you will find so many people who are not at all interested in studying Bhagavad Gita. So he says this foolish, lowest of the mankind, and who are stolen by illusion, atheists who do not believe in God. All these people on this side of the picture. Yeah, he says, Yeah, these are the people. Now Krishna is only saying, these are the people, they never surrender to me. But there are some people who surrender into me. Now, who are those people who surrender into me? Yeah. There are this people who go into depression. They are very sad. They go into depression. They surrender into distressed. Those who want a lot of money, a lot of wealth, they come to me. Those who are very inquisitive, like all of you, want to know who Krishna is. Yeah, they come to me. And those who are in searching knowledge, they come to me. Yeah, like that. So he's saying four kind of people, they don't come to me. These are the people, they don't come to me. And these are the people who come to me. Yeah. Yeah, who are inquisitive, who wants to know about Krishna. Yeah, they want to come to me. So then he says, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanvam mam prapadyate vasudeha vahi sarvamiti samadma sadurlabha. After many, many births, he who actually understands that I am the cause of all the causes. I am the supreme personality of Godhead. Such soul is very, very rare. Yeah. So then he talks about last 7 minutes. Then he talks about this demigod worship. He's saying that then Arjuna is asking, why do people worship demigods? So he says that, because we want big house, we want our business to run good, we want a nice job, we want a, fat salary, we want to have good marks, we want to have good health. So many material desires are there. And Krishna will not sanction it like this. So quick results you want, then they go to the demigods. Who are demigods? Can someone tell me quickly who are demigods?
Mataji,
demigod.
Mataji.
Mataji,
Is Saraswati.
Yes, Aradhya?
Mataji, Surya, Ganesha, and other demigods, Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji, demigods are the officials which are appointed by Krishna in order to manage a universe. Actually, Mataji, they are the Vaishnavas also.
Yeah,
They cannot sanction anything on their own will.
Mataji.
yes, Vara?
Mataji, demigods are who don't think for us that what bad will happen. They just weren't giving us.
Yeah. So they are like shopkeeper. What does the shopkeeper do? You give them money, they will give you back. They will give you, right? So they will not think that no, this is not good for Swara, or this is not good for Sanvi, or this is not good for Aditya. They will not think that. You get money, they will give you. Yeah. But what will your mother do? Your mother will think, no, this is not good. It is not the right thing to give, not right time to give. Yeah? So like that. So Krishna is like our mother. Krishna is like our parent. But demigods are like shopkeepers. Yeah. So, but then what happens is, okay, you give money, you get what you want. So demigods are like that. So all our desires get fulfilled through demigods. But Krishna, what he does is, okay. Krishna, once you start worshipping a demigod, he makes his faith ready. He is steady. He is writing it here, and he's mentioning it in Bhagavad Gita. But he's saying whatever demigods are giving, yeah, those benefits, it is me. Through me, he is giving it from me. So he is taking sanction from me, and it is getting bestowed by me only. But what is the problem with this? The benefits are temporary. They're limited and they're temporary. But if Krishna gives, he will give abundance, like Dhruva Maharaj. He said, okay, now you will get he got a Dhruva Loka. And Dhruva Maharaj ruled Dhruva Loka for 36,000 years. Yeah. So Krishna says, so Krishna will give you an abundance. If Krishna knows that you are able to manage it, Krishna will give you an abundance. Yeah. So this is about demigod worship. That is what he says. Then last two slokas. Okay, last two slokas. So Krishna says, yeah, oh Arjuna, I know everything that happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all the things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but no one knows me. Yeah. So how can it, why no one knows Krishna? Can someone look at this picture and tell me why no one knows Krishna?
Mataji, may I tell?
Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, no one knows Krishna because we are stuck in the Maya of this material world, like greed and everything that is not required, and that's why our mind is not able to understand the greatness of Krishna.
Absolutely. Yes, Tana? Okay. Yes, Sarthak. I'm not asking those who attended yesterday. Yes, Sarthak.
So we are not, we don't know Krishna. No one knows Krishna because we are so like we have a bag that is filled with so many bad things that we want to take home, but we don't even take, like, we don't see Krishna who is standing by helping us.
So deep in this material world that we do not get.
Absolutely, absolutely. Got it, Sarthak. Yes, Aditya?
Mataji,
Yes, beta. Yes, Aditya?
Mataji, we have interest in greed, envy, anger, and all these things, so we cannot completely understand Krishna. We should have interest only in Krishna.
Yes. Now we should put that in practice. Yes, Chaitanya. Very nice, Aditya. Yes, Chaitanya? Bhavini is with you. Okay, very nice.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. So, because we all carry the bags of envy, greed, and material desire and anger, etc., due to which we are not able to actually understand Krishna. We are actually not able to get through Krishna because we are bounded by materialistic things all around us, which keeps us blind from seeing Krishna and understanding Him.
Yeah, and that is the reason why we do not develop love for Krishna. We do not develop love for Krishna because we are carrying all this baggage. Yeah. Yes, Sanvi?
No one knows about Krishna because we are so deep stuck in this material world that we do not get time for learning about Krishna, and even if we get it, we do not want to grab it.
Absolutely. Even if we get it, still we don't want to do it. We'll have all time and the sky to watch our TV, to watch our mobile, talk with our friends. But when it comes to Krishna, okay, where is Krishna going? Krishna is going to be here only, no? First, let me talk with my friends. First, let me build my relationship with my friends. Right? So, very nice. Yes, Pallavi?
Mataji, same answer.
Same answer. Okay, good. Yes, Aryan?
Yes, Mataji. So
Yes,
Mataji, same answer like Chaitanya. We are having a big bag or a garbage bag with us, having envy, greed, anger, material desires, and etc. And we are not able to go through the door, and we are stuck in that door. We can't see Lord Krishna. So we have to leave all of these greed, envy, anger, material desires, so that we can go through the door to meet Lord Krishna. So we have to
Absolutely.
let go of them soon.
Yeah, so this is what we should work upon. ऐसा नहीं कि भगवद गीता का क्लास हो गया तो ठीक है, now ठीक है, done, now I know the theory, but theory का application भी करना चाहिए. So when anger comes, we should be able to control our anger. When desire comes to do wrong things, we should be able to control those desires. Yeah, so all these things we should practice in life. Yeah. Then the last shloka, I'll just skip this way, my dear. Yeah, so Krishna says, persons who had acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated and are free from dualities of delusion, they engage in my service with determination. So, Swara, this is the answer to your question. Yeah, you always say, no, I do not develop interest in chanting. So it is because we carry so much baggage. But if you do, engage in service with determination, like that sparrow story. Remember last time we heard the sparrow story? So much determined. I want to develop my love for Krishna. So if we do it with determination, Krishna says that they will attain me. Yeah. This was the last shloka. Okay, we'll end the class here. Tomorrow is Balram Jayanti. So please chant extra rounds, read about Balram from Krishna book, and make some nice speech for Lord Balram. Balram is Krishna's best brother. Yeah. So, so Krishna loves Balram a lot. So like we want to make our day special.
Mataji, once I wrote Krishna letter.
Yeah. So like that, you can write a letter to Balram also. Yeah. So like Balram is always into serving Krishna. 1 second, beta. Balram is always into serving Krishna. Whatever Krishna wants, Balram will do. Like that, we should our mood. So you can pray to Balram. Like Balram, like you have the mood that you have for Krishna. At least a small portion of that let me develop in my mind. Yeah. And chant nicely, get up early, try to go to the temple, make some nice sweets for Balram and Krishna, and have a Krishna and Balram conscious day tomorrow. Okay. Hare Krishna. We end
Bye,
the class.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.